the deadlock in Italian politics. A massive last-minute protest vote in the general election means the country's government is split, and finding common ground between the parties is likely to be difficult. Former Prime Minister Silvio Berlusconi has made a surprise comeback. His Conservative bloc has a strong chance of capturing the Senate, but his main rival, Pierluigi Bersani, looks set for victory in Parliament's lower house. Meanwhile, Beppe Grillo, a comedian turned politician, appears to be riding a wave of voter disgust.
Political analysts said the election amounted to a referendum on austerity measures imposed by the current government. Voters cast ballots for politicians in both houses of parliament. Officials have counted almost all of the ballots for the lower house. Under election laws, the political group with the most votes in the lower house is given enough seats to claim a majority. Government officials say the centre-left coalition captured 29.5% of the vote. Its leader, Pierluigi Bersani, supports the austerity measures. Former Prime Minister Silvio Berlusconi's group has come in second with 29.2%. His group has campaigned on revising spending cuts into other parts of the austerity programme. Officials said the race was tight in the upper house. No political group is projected to win a majority. The government needs a majority in both houses of parliament.
As the results were collated, it became apparent just how close the race for power would be. The centre-left candidate, Pierluigi Bersani, has claimed victory. His coalition has won a narrow victory in the lower house, but he says it's obvious Italy is in a very delicate situation. The reason? Because this man is making something of a comeback. Silvio Berlusconi and his allies have performed more strongly in the Senate, which is finely balanced. For the Prime Minister Mario Monti, the campaign has been a disaster, but he's putting a brave face on his poor showing at the polls.
Considering that the results are still uncertain, the Civic Choice Party and our coalition have achieved a satisfactory result. Some supposed we'd get a slightly better result, but I'm very satisfied. We're very satisfied.
Initial exit polls showed the center-left coalition led by Pierluigi Bersani had a narrow lead of around 34% for the Senate and the Chamber of Deputies, ahead of Silvio Berlusconi's coalition with the Northern League. But later vote projections put Berlusconi's center-right bloc ahead in the Senate. Italy's electoral laws guarantee a strong majority in the lower house to the bloc that wins the biggest share of the national vote. But the Senate, elected on a region-by-region basis, can see the second-place party stop the national winner from gaining an absolute majority if it leads the polls in a couple of large regions. This uncertainty has taken a toll on the markets, with the euro falling and the spread between Italian and German 10-year debt widening again, reigniting fears of another euro debt crisis.
An anti-establishment movement led by this man, comedian Beppe Grillo, has unexpectedly surged into third place across the country. Italians have lived with the austerity measures of an unelected technocrat government since late 2011, which could explain the sudden surge in support for the populist Five-Star movement.
It is a problematic result, but it is the choice of the Italian people, so we're just going to have it to make it work.
We are really in a bad way, on an international level and as an Italian nation. We can never do again what we've done today. We just can't bring back Berlusconi.
It was better if we hadn't had them. We could have saved some money.
Confusion. Just confusion.